Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to M.A.D Reactions. Welcome to another bonkers episode of Whatever Happens. So look, I've got a great video for you guys tonight. This is definitely by far one of the best channels out there, right? Creepy Vids. Honestly, for content of just pure bonkers, freaky, funny, scary stuff, Creepy Vids does exactly what it says on the tin. Obviously, with a name like that, it's going to be, isn't it? So yeah, check them out. If you haven't already, I'm sure you must have, but if you haven't, please go and check them out. Creepy Vids. Please go to his channel, subscribe, leave the notifications on, you know, all the rest of it. And then you're in the loop then, yeah? Lovely jubbly. And while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. It's all free. And then, you know, you can join in our big asylum that we've got going on. And it's getting bigger by the day, peeps. I promise you that. And seriously, thank you to all the new subscribers as well. And thank you to all the subscribers. We really appreciate it. Myself and the girls, April and Michelle, we really, really do appreciate everything. You know, all your time, the lot. So, thank you. So, look, let's check this out. This is 6 most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. And honestly, be prepared. I'm going to give you a little warning, right? The content on Creepy Vids is very disturbing. Is very disturbing. So, get ready for this, all right? Right then, my lovelies. Let's do this, yeah? Come on, Creepy Vids. Let's get your freak on, baby.
Venturing into the woods alone at night can be terrifying. But what happens when you encounter someone, or something, you'd rather never meet? Like this first encounter, that comes from the YouTube channel Richard Pursehouse. Richard isn't a typical YouTuber. He doesn't chase views, trends, or algorithms. He simply uses his channel as a kind of digital diary, a place to store moments from his everyday life. But in 2021, one of those moments would stand out from everything else he'd ever uploaded. During a winter camping trip, Richard decided to take a quiet walk through the woods near Brindley Village in Cannock Chase,
as you do,
an area once home to an old school and known locally for its strange legends. As he wandered deeper into the forest, his camera captured something that felt straight out of a nightmare. Dozens of dolls, some headless, others with cracked faces, were hanging from the trees, swaying gently in the cold air. The scene looked more like the set of a horror film than a real place. But that wasn't the strangest part of what he filmed. As Richard continued recording, something else appeared, something he never noticed himself.
Oh my God. Bloody freaky. Bloody hell. Oh, look at that one there. Look at this one. Look at you. Oh. Oh my God. I've seen something similar to this on another video, but this is nuts. That's not what we should do. No, not what we should do. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, seriously. That's really bloody unhinged, that.
Your attention was probably drawn to the dolls, pale, weathered, and frozen in the snow.
Something in the background.
Their bright blue eyes seemed to follow the camera, almost glowing against the white backdrop. But look closely. Just behind it for only a few seconds, something moves. It's faint, white, and walking.
Didn't say anything because I thought, no, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. That's why I was just keeping a bit quiet, but I bloody knew there was something.
In a way that doesn't look quite right. The unsettling part? Richard never mentioned it. Not in the video, not in the description, not anywhere. He filmed it, uploaded it, and apparently never realized what he'd captured. Viewers were the first to point it out, suggesting he may have unknowingly recorded something no one was meant to see. It doesn't move like a person, and it also doesn't seem to be a dog. Some said it looked like a polar bear,
that's not a
though
polar
that's
bear.
impossible in England.
Yeah.
Others claimed it resembled
bloody
something
oak
else entirely, a figure caught between animal and myth. So what do you think Richard actually captured that day in the frozen woods of Cannock Chase? An animal? Or something that shouldn't exist at all? While Richard's footage left viewers questioning what they saw, this next video leaves no doubt at all.
That was weird. It looked like it was a person all buckled over with, like, I don't know, like a white sheet over him. Maybe it was a ploy to go with the video, you know, you never know, do you? But that was bloody freaky. Cannock Chase.
Deep in a remote forest of Malaysia, a man found himself in the kind of situation few ever lived to describe. What started as an ordinary trek turned into a desperate fight for survival when he realized he was being followed. Not by another person, but by a tiger. With no time to think, he scrambled up a nearby tree, clinging to the branches as the predator circled below.
Oh my god! Oh shit, the bloody bed! Oh bloody hell no! Oh, look, he's moaning because you're up a tree. Look at him. Shit. There you
For
are.
several
look.
hours he stayed there, silent,
God.
motionless, barely breathing,
What are you gonna do?
while the tiger paced beneath him, its eyes fixed on him above. Every rustle of leaves, every
shit.
snap of bark reminded him how close danger really was. The forest that once felt alive now seemed frozen in fear, the air heavy with tension, and the faint sound of the tiger's movements echoing through the trees.
I bet he's jimmied up that bloody... I bet he was like a monkey. God, Jesus Christ.
And finally, after nearly 4 hours of silence, the tiger finally drifted back into the forest.
Mate, I don't know.
Only then did the man dare to climb down, his arms trembling from exhaustion, knowing he had survived one of nature's most terrifying tests.
Look at you, look at you. Look at him here, look. You bloody sneaky little git. I mean, Jesus Christ almighty. I mean, I'd be up the tree all bloody day and night. I wouldn't want to come down. Because he's going to eat you, isn't he? He's going to eat you. No, 100%, no two ways about it. Don't need tomato sauce for this one.
In the caption of his video, he described how the animal never left, how it lingered, waiting, patient and deliberate, as if it knew he had nowhere else to go. When the footage was shared online, it struck a nerve. More than 16 million people have watched the clip, some offering survival advice, others admitting they could barely breathe just watching it.
Oh, hang on, bloody minute. Oh, bloody picture's gone.
Offering survival advice.
I've lost it now.
Others admitting they could barely breathe just...
Oh, there. No, look. What's that?
Watch the clip. Some offering survival advice, others admitting they could...
I mean, you got that one down there, isn't it? Bloody hells, you know, it's like... Oh, there, look. I mean, I know pareidolia's a git, innit? But bloody hell, man. What are you doing in an area where
barely
there's tigers,
breathe just watching it? It's a haunting reminder of how small we really are in the wild, and how, sometimes, the only thing standing...
What's he got on his feet there? And like tree things, like, help you climb a tree, I suppose. That's just not a standard boot, is it? You're going to have them, ain't you? I bet that's what you wear around there. Because if you need to shimmy up a tree, not jimmy, shimmy up a tree, you're going to do it, ain't you?
Between life and death is a few feet of distance, and the hope that the night will pass before the hunter makes its move.
No way.
After facing a wild predator in the jungle, this next story, the tension doesn't come from nature, but from human curiosity and risk.
Why would you even ride through an area where there's tigers could just jump out and land on your head? You know, I see another video ages ago with these two guys on a road, actual road, and they're riding on a little moped. They don't notice, but the geezer on the back, there's two of them, one bloke riding, the bloke on the back's got a phone. And you can just see something running in the woods. And then it's a tiger. This bloody tiger runs out literally a whisker's width. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, it was so close. So close. What are you running through there? Why would you go somewhere where there's tigers? You're off your nut. Crazy.
Preston is known for turning the strangest ideas into real-life adventures. On his channel, Preston Goes, curiosity meets creativity. Whether it's building bizarre inventions, testing limits, or finding humor in the most uncomfortable places. Each video begins as a lighthearted challenge, but often unfolds into something deeper. A reflection of how far he's willing to push an idea just to see if it can be done. This time, the idea was as bold as it was absurd. He would build a dumpster, not just to look like one, but to be one, disguised perfectly enough to hide in plain sight, yet functional enough to live inside.
Wow.
Over the course of weeks, he designed and welded the structure from scratch, adding hidden cameras, lighting, and even ventilation.
Don't you think some people have just got too much time on their hands? Too much time.
Until it was no longer a trash container at all, but a self-made home on wheels.
My goodness.
The plan? To drive it to Venice Beach and spend the night inside, blending into one of the busiest places in California without getting caught.
He made a dumpster.
Wait, is this it?
Like, oh, this is like a normal looking dumpster, right?
Right? No way, bro.
I'm gonna go sleep out on the Venice Boardwalk. And I need someone to like push me out. It's game day, folks. Step 1, get the dumpster to the location I scouted the day before. Step 2, sleep inside overnight without getting caught. That's very important. And step 3, drive Miss Dumpy to a sunrise lookout point to enjoy a breathtaking sunrise. I haven't really seen it out of the driveway. And
The wheels?
yeah,
Obviously something like naughty is going to happen because you wouldn't be on there. But I mean, that's dangerous, mate. That is dangerous.
the electric skateboard wheels are very, very obvious.
Yeah, but if you didn't know, I've never paid attention to a dumpster. The most
Right.
obvious thing to me is the handle.
Good luck, dude. I said goodbye. I also turned on my 2 sconces and picked up my steering rods, completely unsure if they'd be any help at this point. Tom also got into position and prepared our route. The plan was for him to push me down the sidewalk and onto the boardwalk to my final position. It looks amazing. Really?
Craziness of some people.
It's working.
It's working. You just look like a crazy person, like waving to a dumpster. The sun was setting and the true journey was about to begin. Before Tom left, he stuck this mini spy camera to a light pole, and the only thing left for me to do was survive the night. I used the power bank under my bed to turn on the air conditioning. It was amazing. And from here on out, it was all eyes on the cameras. I'd be watching like a hawk, and if anyone got remotely close to this dumpster, you know, I didn't really have a plan for that.
Some dude just threw his beer can right above me. I saw him approaching and he was drinking his beer and then he just chopped it. I mean, I've gone full stealth. I can't stop watching the security cameras.
Once Tom left, the real experiment began. Alone inside a box disguised as garbage, Preston could hear the life of Venice continuing all around him. Conversations, laughter, and the echo of skateboard wheels across concrete. Through his hidden cameras, he watched people pause nearby without realizing someone was silently observing them from within. The city outside was alive, but inside the metal walls, time felt suspended, claustrophobic and strangely peaceful all at once.
Some guy, AC's off. Oh my gosh. Did the guy rip out the fan?
If you look closely, you'll see this guy in the hat holding what seems to be a white plastic bag. As he approaches the dumpster, he takes the plastic bag and somehow shoves it directly into the blade of the fan, completely frying the motor. To shove trash into something this small at walking speed is extremely impressive to me, but in the moment,
Fan is no longer on.
I had zero clue what just happened. And that was okay because I really started enjoying my swampy dumpster experience. And as time passed, I completely let it go.
I don't understand, even if he just stuck his finger in the moving fan, why would
I think the pool of...
That's a really dangerous thing to do. You got just some idiots to push you down some naughtiness. Phew.
Lower back sweat combined with people watching actually helped me come up with a new plan.
I'm waiting for traffic to slow down so I can make my way outside, fix the AC, and then pee, and then make my dinner. Until then, I stare.
The hours passed. He cooked a simple meal, watched through his cameras, and tried to settle into the rhythm of the night. Outside, the energy shifted constantly. Couples arguing, groups of friends laughing, music from distant bars drifting through the walls. Each sound grounded him in a reality that felt both immediate and far away. But just when the night seemed to settle, the quiet began to really break.
There you go.
Waiting for this group of people that's hanging out in the gazebo by the sand to leave. That gazebo is directly in front of the back door, which means I have to wait long.
Oh my gosh, are they leaving? Are they leaving? I think they're leaving.
They're gonna leave eventually. Right?
Uh-huh. Look at his bike. Look at his bloody bike. He's got bloody horns. He's got antlers on the front of his bike. He's gonna dump. Oh no, he's checking out the dumpster and he get rooting through, having a mooch. Oh shit. Now what you gonna do, John?
Yeah, there's a camera in this one. Oh, no.
Ah, shit. Taking all of his stuff. Spying him, that's fucked up. Oh, Christ. Well, I hope you don't light it, mate. I'd say something. When you say something, you wouldn't just sit there, would you? You couldn't just sit there after that's happening. You'd have to say something, just in case.
People outside had clearly noticed that something was off about this dumpster. Inside, Preston froze, unsure what to do, silently hoping he wouldn't be discovered.
Shit.
But that was exactly what was about to happen.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't. What the f*** is somebody hit?
Hey!
Somebody's house? My bad.
Hey!
That's just
I'll
nuts.
close it for you.
He went to
Officer, bro. Here you go. My bad. Here you go. Right on, bro.
No way. You could at least said something, because you could have been there's some bloody monster that's going, no, no, living in the dumpster. I mean, what the hell?
I guess
Shit.
I've been caught.
Oh
I mean,
my
at this point,
God.
I should go pee.
In an instant, his cover was gone.
Flipping it.
The strangers
really
stared in
flipped it.
disbelief
What a
at what they'd
nutcase.
found. A man hidden inside a dumpster
Oh
that
my
wasn't a
God.
dumpster at all. Luckily, they weren't aggressive, just stunned. Preston's startled reaction, a reflexive growl of fear, only added to their confusion, and within moments, they backed away, shaking their heads in disbelief. Still, after
I didn't know someone was living here. My bad. I mean, Jesus Christ! If you opened, if you you heard that. If you was doing a little mooch in a dump, and then you heard that, my God, you wouldn't think. But the noises he was making, that didn't sound human, did it?
this tense encounter, he chose to stay until morning.
Yeah, let's go.
The air thick with heat and the faint scent of salt and curry lingering inside the metal walls.
Get out, you fool.
At some point, someone tore the cameras from the dumpster, leaving only hanging wires, but it didn't matter. By sunrise, as the first light touched the ocean and the city began to stir, Preston climbed out to find his creation battered but intact. What began as a playful idea had become something quietly profound, proof that even in the most crowded places, it's possible to disappear, if only for a moment. From the noise of city
Crazy,
streets
man.
to the silence of the jungle, this next clip takes us into the forests of Thailand.
people definitely have too much time, far too much time on your hands to start making houses out of wheelie bins. That's what we call them over here, wheelie bins. Bloody hell. I mean, come on.
Where something ancient still seems to stir after dark.
You nutters.
Deep in the forest of Thailand, strange things are said to happen after dark. Long after the last daylight fades, the jungle becomes something else. Alive with whispers, distant songs, and voices that don't seem to belong.
And tigers. Depends on what country you're in, there's bloody tigers. Don't go walking down through the fucking jungle at night or any day, any time of day.
In Thai culture, the forest is more than just wilderness.
Like you said, Thailand,
It's a place where spirits linger, shapeless, restless, and drawn to those who wander too far from the path.
Yeah.
Some take on human form, appearing as women who sing softly through the night, their laughter echoing through the trees. Others are said to mimic the living, using familiar sounds to lead travelers toward their doom. High in those same forests, a man spent the night alone in a small wooden treehouse, suspended above the canopy, surrounded by nothing but the sounds of the jungle. The footage begins quietly. The hum of insects, the rustle of leaves, the distant calls of unseen animals.
Thing is, though, being up a tree in the canopy, having a little watch down, I mean, you're going to see some freaky stuff, aren't you, to be honest? I mean, if they see a tent, if whatever, see something like that, living, there's something there like a human, for argument's sake, they're going to maybe not, you know? But when you're up there, they can't see you up there. So, yeah, man. However, I don't like the idea of people hunting from trees. I don't like the idea of doing that anyway, but hiding up a tree, yeah.
But sometime after midnight, everything changes.
Are you bloody kidding me? What are you trying to light down on them for, John? Don't do that, you nutter. Don't say anything to them.
Hey!
Climb up the tree. See? See?
ชิบหายแล้วผมโดนหลอกเนี่ยมึงใครเนี่ยเฮ้ย
What his camera captured feels like one of those legends brought to life. A faint song drifting through the night, followed by laughter that feels too close.
It's the look on his face when he jumped up. That looked like a real look of what the bloody hell is that?
Too deliberate.
Oh,
A lone figure moves beneath the treehouse, its presence both human and not. In Thai folklore, such moments are seen as warnings, signs that something unseen has taken notice. Whether this was a person lost in the dark or something older, something waiting, is impossible to say. So what do you think? Was it just a woman wandering through the forest in the middle of the night?
Why would that is what I don't unless they're with each other, I don't understand why a woman would be walking through the forest at night on her own. No, it doesn't. No.
A trick of coincidence and fear?
That's bloody
Or could this
freaky.
be proof of the spirits said to linger in places like these? The ones Thailand's legends warn us about? Or maybe it was all just a hoax meant to draw attention online.
Then again, I'd rather have that than a tiger any day. I'd rather have 10 of them.
Let me know what you believe in the comments below. Legends of the forest are unsettling enough. Voices in the dark, figures that vanish into the trees. But in
And
this next
tigers.
encounter, there's no legend to blame. Only a very real person, standing just beyond the gate.
Told you this channel's creepy. Honestly, exactly what it says on the tin.
Dog Daddy Official is an account known for light-hearted, educational dog training videos. Moments that show the bond between humans and their pets in the most entertaining way possible. But recently, the tone on his page has shifted. Instead of the usual playful clips and training tips, he's been sharing something far more personal. An uncomfortable situation that's left both him and his followers unsettled and with many questions.
This is nuts, mate.
Sorry, what did you say?
I heard you had these beautiful black German shepherds here, so I came down to say hi.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Is it okay if I come in? Just for a quick second.
Oh, no, we don't really allow visitors in.
I came a long way just to...
How do you even know they were here?
Somebody told me. This is where you...
How did you get here? How did you get here?
I walked from all the way down the road. Someone dropped me off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're crazy. Bye, crazy.
And no, we don't really allow visitors. We just
Yeah.
moved in, and you know, these dogs they're out here with me now. They're friendly, but we have some rescue dogs and even protection dogs, and behind the other gate over there. So you know, we don't really have a open dog
mate.
policy.
See you later.
I'm really great with dogs. Is it okay if I meet them?
He just said, did you hear? I can't stand people like that. You know, when you've just gone the full, listen, this is why you can't do blah, 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 etc., etc. Okay, come on. Is it okay if I meet them? No.
You'll see. I'll show
No.
you.
No, if these guys they're out, if they want to come say hi at the gate, it's okay. But we don't really have any visitors on the property.
At first, there was nothing particularly strange about the woman at his gate, but the way she kept insisting to come inside.
And when she keep looking over to the side as well, she's someone over there. I'm going to pounce or something.
Just to see his dogs, soon turned from curious to suspicious.
I mean, this is like the only... There's like...
No, don't open the gate.
no,
Like I said, the
no.
dogs in the back they are not as friendly as the ones that are out here. So please don't open the gate.
I'll show you. It's just going to be a quick second.
No, not today. Maybe another time, but we're not allowing visitors.
You know them people that do not take no for an answer. No matter what, no.
And I don't even know how he got here.
I told you I came down the road.
Well, leave the train alone, love.
Fuck you.
Come on.
Can you just go off the gate?
I thought you were nice. I just wanted to say hi to your dog.
No, we are nice. We just don't allow visitors on the property.
Eventually, the woman backed away and disappeared into the distance. She clearly wasn't happy about being turned away, but the property owner stayed calm and polite, doing his best to defuse the situation. It seemed to work, at least for the moment, because in the following update, things took a far darker turn.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The woman returned, and this time, it wasn't in a friendly way. The fact that, in the middle of the night, she broke onto the property and even tried to force her way inside made the situation far more disturbing. Fortunately, the doors were locked, and she never made it in. The property owner didn't share many details in this update, but
If she'd have got in there, car. And a few of them dogs, as he said, you know, some of them are good, but some of them, they're not, you know? And, cool. Sort of enter at your own risk, mate.
viewers could only hope that the police were called, or that she eventually disappeared again, this time without violence. But it didn't end there.
Oh, God.
In another update, he shared yet another video.
Bloody hell.
The same woman had returned once again, showing up around the same time in the middle of the night.
Oi, oi.
This time, he shared more details. According to him, the police couldn't do much since the woman hadn't acted violently.
And she also said that she's walked a long way, okay? So, and she's been there on night after night. So she must be sleeping or staying in the area. God, that's
But strangely
dangerous,
enough,
man.
in his
Dangerous.
final update, the police were involved.
Oh, we're getting her. We finally got the woman who's been sucking on the property. Pull over behind the cop.
He didn't explain what had happened or share any further videos, leaving viewers to assume that she must have returned once again. this time crossing the line that finally forced him to call for help. Hopefully, this disturbing situation has come to an end, and the woman is no longer showing up at his property. For now, his account has gone quiet on the matter. No new updates, no explanations, just silence.
Is that another person with them down there? Oh, it's like a person there. And look, and another pair of legs there, look. That's what I mean, see? You don't know, do you? You just don't know who's...
But it leaves everyone wondering, who was she really? And why was she so fixated on him and his dogs? Was this just the case of an unstable stranger? Or something darker? Something he never managed to capture on camera? Let's hope this story has truly ended.
Hang on a minute.
He never managed to capture on camera.
But that's who's this here? There's another person with him.
Let's hope this story has truly ended. Though with what we've seen so far, it's hard to be certain. What do you think really happened here? Let me know your thoughts down below. And while that story shows how unease can find us even in safety, this next one proves the opposite.
I think the lady just had mental health issues. I think she's got mental health issues, bless her heart, and she needs help.
How isolation in nature can turn peaceful moments into something deeply unsettling. Mato Grosso is a Brazilian explorer known for documenting the raw, untouched beauty of his country's wilderness. His channel is a mix of adventure, survival, and respect for nature, showing viewers the hidden wildlife and vast forests that stretch far beyond civilization. Most of his trips are calm, peaceful, and full of wonder. But this one was different. It started like any other overnight fishing and camping trip. Mato Grosso and his girlfriend Adriel set up camp deep in the forest, surrounded by the sounds of crickets and running water.
I can feel it already. I can feel it oozing out the screen that some nastiness is going to happen.
The perfect night to disconnect, relax, and enjoy the wild.
That's it, the wild.
Fala pessoal, seja bem-vindo a mais vídeo aqui no canal. Isso é bem Mato Grosso. Como vocês podem ver, né, dando continuidade, né, no vídeo, estamos aqui na beira do Rio dos Peixes. E
You're there on the banks of the river.
Ó, estamos próximo ao encontro do Rio Arino com o Rio do Peixe, gente. Estamos...
That's not a clever idea, really. If you're on the banks, wouldn't there be alligators or crocodiles or something like that there as well? Surely.
Aqui na natureza.
Surely.
Pegamos peixe bem gostoso, comemos ali, fritamos ali peixe bem saboroso, gostoso que a Adriele fez, né, Adri?
A gente fritou, já comeu, estamos até meio triste.
Com sono, cansado.
Com sono, cansado já. Porque a gente tinha ficado sem almoço, daí comemos, no que comemos ficamos deve ter tristeza. Mas já o sono também já tá pegando.
É, a gente acordou de madrugada.
Aqui, estamos à beira da fogueira também. Quentinho, aquecido e o soninho já tá batendo.
Pessoal, aqui é a nossa barraca, né? Como vocês podem ver. E...
No, look.
Como vocês podem ver. E...
Look. See the eye? Look, there's an eye. Where's the other one? Is that another set of eyes there? Oh my God. And another eye. Oh, there's crocodiles there. They're bloody crocodiles. They've got their tent right next to the entrance of the crocodile. Are you nuts? Bloody hell, you have as well.
Mostrar pra vocês.
Careful, John.
Aí, ó.
Careful. Don't just sit there like that, love.
Their tent was pitched neatly beside the river, a small fire burning low as the night settled in. Everything felt cozy, calm, and safe. And after some food and a few laughs, they decided to call it a night.
O que acontece?
Why are you just laying there in a bed? You're gonna wake up with an alligator nibble on your
Que horas
ankles,
que é
mate.
agora? Agora são 9h22 da noite. Vocês lembram que a gente deixou ali umas varas e tá armada e eu não posso deixar de olhar. Então a gente vai apanhar para despertar uma meia-noite mais ou menos, porque o dia que a gente tá cansado, se eu falar assim, ó, vou levantar meia-noite lá para dar uma olhada, a gente não vai dar conta não, né, amor?
É, porque vai que a gente acaba dormindo mais tudo, né? Canseira bateu.
Você tá doido?
Então vamos...
There's something out there, mate. I'm telling you, I can hear it from here and I'm thousands of miles away.
Entendeu, gente?
Vamos apanhar pra despertar, né? Pra gente acordar. Pra ir lá ver as varas. Quem sabe, né?
You get up and have a look, love. Come on.
But just a few hours later, around 3 a.m., M.A.D decided to get up again. The plan was simple. Grab his fishing rod and try for a few early bites before sunrise. After all, the best catches always happen before dawn. But when he stepped outside, things felt off.
Shit.
Aqui nada, tá? Aqui por enquanto nada. Vamos ver ele do outro lado.
There's an alligator! Boy, there's an alligator! Look!
Vamos ver ele do outro lado.
Hang on. Look! Look at this! Isn't it? Is it? Looks like one there. There's one there as well. Oh my god. You're surrounded, John. Don't go too close to the water, mate. Seriously, you bloody nutcase.
This part of the forest is home to one of Brazil's most feared predators, the jaguar.
What?
And while setting up near
What? I'm thinking about bloody crocodiles. You're talking about big cats. Oh, shit.
their territory was nothing new for M.A.D. What happened next was unlike anything he'd experienced before.
God.
As he cast his line, strange noises echoed from somewhere behind him.
Oh, shit.
Low, guttural, and too heavy to be from a small animal.
Shit.
Gente, tá fazendo
Get your gun. You must have a gun. Surely you've got a gun being out there.
E eu tô escutando bastante barulho também pra esses lados aqui, ó, Greg.
I'd have a machine gun.
Tá.
I'd have two of them. On straps. Like that. Oh, mate, what are you doing? Let's have a look. Oh, shit. Oh, mate, get ready, because that's going to pounce, mate. There. There. What's that?
E onça adora ficar aqui, ó, gente.
Yeah, see, I pointed over
Onça
there as
adora
well.
isso aí.
Don't go walking over
Tá.
there. Oh, come on, mate. Get yourself something. Christ. Oh, it's coming. You need to prepare yourself.
He
John.
scanned the darkness with his flashlight, convinced it was nothing more than a capybara or maybe a wild pig. But then his light caught something. Two glowing reflections staring back at him through the trees. Eyes. Motionless. Watching.
Lá pra cima, mano.
Don't just stand there looking, John. You need to get yourself some sort of protection.
Quer ir na estrada?
Boom, boom, boom. Gotcha. Got ya. Right there. Look. Right there. There. Watch.
Quer ir na estrada?
Boom. Oh. See him? Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You hairy little bugger. He's gonna have ya. He's sharpening his knife and fork, mate. I bet he's there at the moment clawing on a tree. I'm gonna have you. Nice old pepper. Telling ya. He's eyeing you up, John. Now, seriously, you need to do something about it. Because otherwise you're going to be food.
At first, they didn't notice. The reflection seemed still, almost hidden in the mist. But when they looked again...
Do you know what I'd do? I'd get the missus, right? And I'd get in the boat. That's what I'd do. I'd get in the boat and just go into the middle of the water because they ain't gonna come in there, are they?
The eyes were gone, and the sound returned, closer this time.
Oh shit.
É aquilo que eu sempre falo, a
You
gente
need to
mora
have
aqui no estado
something
do
to
Mato
help
Grosso.
yourself, mate.
Eu não preciso perder meu tempo pra ficar
Stick
mentindo
isn't
pra
gonna
vocês.
help.
A minha mãe tava ali. Isso aqui foi esses dias, tá? Era de dia, à tarde. Escutou, amor?
A deep, guttural growl tore through the silence. It was close, too close. The two ran back to their tent, heartbeats racing in the dark. But somehow, they managed to make it through the night. But neither slept well after that. Whatever it was, it never revealed itself.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
But neither slept well after.
Slept well? I had to rewind that because I didn't think I heard it right. Sleep well? Okay. You think there's a jaguar outside your tent, crocodiles in the water outside the front of them, and you're going to go to sleep? No. No, isn't happening, love. You go sleep, love, alright? I'll keep dog. Not a chance. Not a chance. Bloody hell, what is wrong with people? Not only you got alligators and crocodiles, you got bloody jaguars and tigers.
After that. Whatever it was, it never revealed itself. But that sound alone was enough to send chills through anyone who spent a night in the wild.
It didn't just do that, mate. It gave chills to people watching it on the TV screen thousands of miles away. Months later.
Jaguars are stealth predators. You almost never see them before they see you.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what makes this encounter so unnerving. If those were jaguar eyes staring back, they were being watched long before they realized it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So what do you think Moroso and Adriel really encountered that night? A curious, harmless animal? Or something far more dangerous hiding in the dark? He faced a predator you can name, but in this last encounter, it's the unseen that wears you down.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I just don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know whether to go left or right. Up a tree. You can't climb up a tree because jaguars go up trees as well. What a bloody situation.
From the channel Explore With Me, Marlo C., comes a story that begins like any other peaceful adventure, but ends very differently. Marlo is an experienced outdoors woman, someone who finds comfort in solitude, hiking miles into the wilderness to explore forgotten places and test her camping gear in the wild. Her channel blends calm exploration with practical outdoor knowledge. But in this particular video, the calm didn't last. It was a rainy, mist-covered day when Marlo decided to head out for another solo camping trip. The forest was quiet, muffled by fog and the steady sound of drizzle hitting the leaves.
It just absolutely blows my brain when people go camping or hiking or wherever in them sort of countries when there are seriously naughty wildlife that's, you know, you're on their menu, mate, you know, and you're on your own and all you've probably got is a little, I don't know, like a Swiss Army wife, you know. Shocking. It really is.
Everything about it felt serene, until it didn't.
Back. It's time for a woodland wild camp. Very wet one, too. The shelter, when I put it up, it originally came to me without any guy lines. So after we get it set up, I'm gonna have to attach all the guy lines. This ought to be fun. It's not like a pouring thunderstorm rain like it was earlier, but it's still raining.
After some hiking, she eventually found what looked like the perfect spot, a clearing between tall trees, soft ground beneath her boots. She began setting up her tent, shaking off the rain, unaware that this trip would soon feel very different from the rest.
Every time I see a video clip of someone camping or in the woods or anything like that, like, my main eye's on there, but my eyes are scouting, I'm telling you. Because, hey? Just dangerous situations.
Yeah, I do have
camping.
the tent
It's
up.
just crazy, especially in a
And I'll turn this around and show you a little bit more detail, but it didn't come with guys.
Only because of the wildlife, you know. We're in England. I mean, what? A couple of foxes, might get a few badgers, a few squirrels. You know, that's about it.
Lines. And since it's raining, I don't even know if I'm going to put them on or if it's needed right now. So I'm going to leave it without guy lines. And there's a reason for that. I was going to do it, but now I'm not going to because I want to make another video regarding guidelines. And it has something to do with my other tent, this tent, and we'll get into that in another video. But it's not really windy at all. It's just a light rain right at the moment. So let me turn this around and show you.
As daylight faded, she brewed herself a cup of tea, made dinner, and relaxed to the rhythmic sound of rain on nylon. The forest felt alive but peaceful, and by
you know that's a nice noise. If you ever experience that, so when you're in a tent and it's raining, it's quite cozy, isn't it? It's like when you're in a caravan and it's raining, and just you can hear the rain on the roof. It's hypnotizing, sort of cozy.
the time the sun disappeared, the mist had thickened into a heavy silence.
I just want to say goodnight. It's coming up on 11 o'clock. As you can see, I have a mosquito, one mosquito flying around in this tent. I'm going to get him. So anyways, I am going to get some sleep, hopefully, as soon as I get this mosquito. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, guys.
It was supposed to be one of those nights that lull you to sleep, the comforting hush of nature, the rain as background noise. But at around 2 a.m., that calm broke. Marlo woke up to the distinct sound of something moving around her tent. Slow, deliberate, and close.
Thought I heard like footsteps or something. I've had an uneasy feeling all night. Hello? You ever get that uneasy feeling and you don't know why? I mean, I feel like I'm in like a safe area, but I don't know.
I mean, the girl's on her own as well, you know. It's just crazy. Crazy, man. I take my bloody hat off to them, I seriously do. Anyone who goes camping on your own, especially females, seriously. I'm not putting on any, like, you know, completely the same as, you know, but it's, you know, I just feel like, God, mate, staunch you women, you really are staunch.
I should just take a walk or something and check it out. I've never bailed on a camp. I mean, it's crossing my mind, but I've never bailed on a camp, whether it was a regular camp, a stealth camp, or a wild camp, so. Oh man, I don't feel like
You're gonna have to have a look. So that's the thing with tents. I've noticed on quite a few of them, you can't actually have a little spy out, can you? The only bit of clear netting is at the bloody very top, and you can't really, you know. You'd think you'd have like a little spy hole so you can have a look outside, you know, with like a bit of netting thing. You just look outside and have a little butcher to see who's about, you know. But you're gonna have to stick your head out like that, and there's a good chance of losing it. So, you know, especially if there's a bear, or a tiger, or a jaguar. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stick your head out. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Where's your torch? Get your torch, love. Come on. Oh.
Oops.
Well, don't put that bloody one on.
Get that off there.
Come on. That's it, right out. What are you doing here, torch girl? Come on.
Let's take a walk.
Come on.
Hello? You just ever get that feeling that you're being watched? And I don't mean by like, you know, animals or wildlife or anything like that, but you just get that eerie feeling.
You need a better torch though, you can't see nothing. Seriously. Anyone see anything? What's that there? Who's this? What's this? Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, look. What's that? Who's that there? Look.
Yeah, well, that's the feeling I'm getting.
You could have about 30 people standing in front of you, love, because you're not going to see them because you're going like that with a torch.
And I could have sworn I heard, like, you know that when like a branch sort of breaks from like a footstep? That's kind of what I thought.
Oi, 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 John, hang on. What was that? There, look, there's a light here.
From like a footstep? That's kind of what I thought.
Nothing. No animals, no shapes, no sign of movement. But that silence, the kind that follows fear. Shapes, no sign of movement. But that silence, the kind that follows fear, felt heavier than before. The feeling that she was being watched grew stronger with every minute. And eventually, instinct took over. She packed up her gear, still unsure what or who was out there.
The thing is though, right? Oh, hang on, look, here we go.
I am out. Oh, sorry I didn't film that. I've never taken down a tent at night before, you know? I've never, ever taken down a tent at night before, and it is not fun, especially a wet one. And, oh boy. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I've never bailed a camp. Sorry, I'm just like wiping my face. I've never bailed a camp, but I've just got that like negative energy feel or vibe or whatever it is, and I could have sworn I heard like a crunch of a footstep, or it's just eye shine from an animal right back there. But yeah, so
you know, I couldn't imagine how she feels like, because, all right, yeah, fair enough, walking through a jungle, or not a jungle, a forest in England, I mean, you haven't really got anything to worry about, to be true, to be truthful, but I mean, you know, like, so, you know, in your heart of hearts, you're walking through a forest in England, you think, all right, well, there isn't much that can hurt you, in a sense, okay? But when you're in a different country and you're in a forest, like walking through anywhere, like Mexico, Brazil, Thailand, or anything like that, there are some naughty stuff out there in them woods. So for this lady walking back, come on, mate, you'd want eyes in the back of your head, wouldn't you? You really would.
I wonder if you could...
And you would be able to hear her heartbeat, yeah? Oi, what's that?
You can almost hear my heartbeat. Listen. I don't know if you could even hear that. I don't know why I did that, but my heart is just beating out of my chest.
Out of breath and visibly shaken, her voice trembled as she admitted it was the first time she'd ever broken camp in the middle of the night. She mentioned hearing footsteps, seeing what looked like eye shine reflected in the dark, and feeling her heart pounding so hard she could almost hear it through the mic. For someone as seasoned as Marlo, that reaction said everything. Something had truly scared her, enough to make her leave behind the comfort of her tent.
Especially when she says she's never done it before, she's never left her, she's never got up and done it, she's always staunched it out. But I think when you get that feeling, and I mean, especially when you're on your own, I suppose when you're on your own, you're going to have them, your tensions and everything's going to be on edge, isn't it? You're going to be alert, like, to bloody anything, you know? But, like, if you do get that naughty feeling, you're just going to go with your gut. You should always go with your gut, no matter what the situation is. I've always believed that if your gut is telling you something, go with it. Because 99.9% of the times, you'll be right. You'll be right.
Her fire and her plan. And maybe that's the real lesson in her story. In the wilderness,
hang on.
and her plan. And maybe that's the real lesson in her story.
In the wilderness, hey, look there, after all that, look, you're just
fire
walking
and
along.
her plan.
Right.
And maybe that's...
Look at this here, look. There's like a person stood there, right? Watch.
Leave behind the comfort of her tent, her fire, and her plan. And maybe that's the real lesson in her story. In the wilderness, logic doesn't always protect you, but instinct often does. Human intuition evolved to warn us of threats long before we can explain them. The tightening chest, the quickened pulse, that sudden unease can explain them. The tightening chest, the quickened pulse, that sudden unease in your gut. It's all survival talking. Marlo chose to listen. And maybe that's the only reason her story ends.
That's why she isn't flying. You know? That's what gave her another day, because she used her gut. She went with her gut.
Safely. Because out there, in the dark woods and heavy rain, sometimes survival isn't about bravery. It's about knowing when to leave.
Hell yeah. Know when to leave, know when to use your head and not to, when to just don't go there in the first place. Wow. I mean, Creepy Vids, as I said earlier, bloody brilliant channel. They really have some freaky, freaky stuff. Brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Love it. So let me know what you thought, people, please. Let me know. Let me know in your comments below, as always. I do appreciate all your comments, all your time reading, watching and everything. I love it. Seriously. So, yeah, that was a bit crazy. Friday tomorrow, by the way. Woohoo! Friday. So, look, we will be going live on Sunday. If not, if anything changes, obviously April and Michelle will let you guys know. However, we shall be 7:30 on Sunday. Saturday, there'll be one for the... I'll put one out for the members, okay, for Saturday. And I'll have another one out for you guys tomorrow, okay? But until then, you take care of each other, all right? Take care of yourselves. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay scared, all right? Love you loads, everybody. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in and watching this crazy episode of Creepy Vids with me. Woo, creepy woo. But, you know, I really appreciate it. Every single one of you, all right? Just want you to know that. And I will see you, or you won't see, I won't see you, but you'll see me. And you'll hear my gob tomorrow, all right? Love you loads. God bless. Have a wicked evening.